Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Pro Wrestling Collision, Episode 7. I'm Kevin Huntsberger, joined by Jerome Cuson from Pro Wrestling Ponderings. Jerome, welcome once again and welcome back.
I'm back here again, and I'm with casual Kevin Huntsberger. No
That's
tie
right.
today. But we're here to talk about Bull Bronson, Shane Rich, a huge main event for tonight, plus a whole lot more. It's going to be a great night of action. Let's go to the ring.
Our opening contest is set for one fall with a 15-minute time limit. Making his way to the ring, accompanied by Zakk Sawyer, representing Team Overkill, from Pleasureville, Kentucky, weighing 201 pounds, Matt Cage.
Matt Cage in the ring, or about to get into the ring, ready for some action here, accompanied, as always, by 1/3 of Team Overkill, Zakk Sawyer.
2 weeks ago, we saw that Matt Cage was having a little bit of trouble with Dean Hatton, couldn't win the Pro Wrestling Collision heavyweight title. Right now, he's ready for action, but right now, he's also ready to talk.
So I come to Carbondale, Illinois, and I always get what I want, except for tonight. Because I have to wrestle Farmer Billy Hills. I should be wrestling top flight competition because I am top flight. And instead, I get a cripple who can barely hobble his ass to the ring, and he thinks that he can beat me. He wants to be a main eventer. Well, let me tell you something, Farmer. Try as you might, but you could not be on my level even if you had my big nostrils. So let me do this. Come to the ring and let's see just how much you want to be a main event player.
Matt Cage essentially laying the challenge here, laying the smackdown before the match even starts.
Using rather foul language while he's doing it. Matt Cage not happy about wrestling the Farmer here tonight. The crowd is very happy to see the Farmer.
Farmer, though, not in his ring attire.
Not sure what to make of this, Kevin. I mean, he looks very unhappy. Oh, no.
And he's limping.
Cut that garbage off. Cut it off. Cut it off. Look at you. Look at you hobbling. You're pathetic. Look at you. You are a pitiful, sorry excuse. You come out here in your streets looking like a busted hobo on a bad day. You want to be on my level? What are you even out here for? You're not even in gear. Thought you came to wrestle, huh? Too coward to get in the ring? Give it to me.
You're right, Cage, I am hurt, all right? Yes, you are going to have a match. I promise you that. No, it's not against me. The first person I talked to whenever I got here, he was eager to accept the challenge and replace me against you. You want to take a wild guess who that is?
Your mama.
No. She's at home, but I bet you she'll be watching this butt whooping you're about to take. This man, he needs no introduction. Please hit his music and let him come on out right now.
Look at this, Jerome Cuson. It is Aaron Epic and Sugar Dunkerton. Aaron Epic accepting the challenge.
Aaron Epic wants revenge.
Accompanied by Sugar Dunkerton, representing KOA from Bayside, New York, weighing 202 pounds, Aaron Epic.
Wow. Obviously, the KOA want a little bit of revenge from what happened a few weeks ago when they lost to Matt Cage and Christian Rose, but only one of them can compete here, and it appears Aaron Epic is going to do the competing.
Yeah, Farmer Billy Hills went to Aaron Epic, and Aaron Epic more than happy to be the substitute for the Farmer, who is injured, is limping, and we'll get more updates on his condition in the coming weeks, I'm sure. But the bell has sounded now, and it is Aaron Epic versus Matt Cage.
This is quite the way to start this episode of Collision here tonight. Oh, an immediate super kick to the chest there. You've got two world-class athletes here, and this is an unbelievable way to start. Nice European uppercut by Cage, covering blows in the corner.
Yeah, he's a striker for sure, and we're seeing a lot of that in the opening minutes here of this contest as he whips him into the ropes.
Hip toss blocked there by Epic. Epic he's gotta get the revenge here for his team. And a 2 count only. But we should also mention that because of what happened in Team Overkill, as we get another 2 count, then in 2 weeks, Epic and Dunkerton will be getting a shot at the Pro Wrestling Collision tag team titles against Brandon Espinoza and Ace Hawkins.
That's right. Ace and Espy defending champions, as we've talked about before, and that'll be a great contest between two very popular teams here in Pro Wrestling Collision as Aaron Epic goes for the cover once again, but Cage is able to kick out.
And Matt Cage is almost insulting both the fans and his opponent by wearing whatever it is he's wearing on his head, a do-rag there. You know, this is almost insulting. And, you know, Matt Cage loves to taunt, loves to play the mind games as we get a nice back elbow there. And there you see Zakk Sawyer becoming involved. But if you notice, Sugar Dunkerton is also at ringside, so perhaps Dunkerton can neutralize Sawyer.
And Sawyer will take any kind of cheap shot he can throughout the match. Got to keep an eye on him for sure, ref.
And I guess we got Cage is getting serious now. A choke along the middle rope. He threw away his do-rag, and now Matt Cage is going to go to work.
Taking it to Aaron Epic now with a kick to the side of the head and one to the midsection.
And you notice what Dunkerton's doing. He's keeping this crowd into it, and that's so much of what makes Sugar Dunkerton special. You know, he's not only a great wrestler, but he's a great second. He's trying to keep this crowd into it, trying to get them into Aaron Epic and let him make a comeback.
And the crowd here in Carbondale will certainly do that. The Boys and Girls Club, our host once again for Pro Wrestling Collision. We appreciate that. As Matt Cage now gets a couple of uppercuts to his face, but look at this, blocks the kick. It hits his zigzag there.
And, you know, a quick 2 count there, and it is worth noting, you know, I'm not sure if Aaron Epic would want me talking about this, but if you look at his right knee, he's noticeably wearing some extra padding there, and I believe he also wore it at the last Collision show. That might be something to pay attention to here tonight.
And I'm sure Matt Cage will take full advantage if he realizes what's going on. Of course, Matt Cage, a student of the game, always learning, always getting better in there, and teaching Zakk Sawyer the tricks of the trade as well, as we've seen throughout the weeks here on Collision 2.
Nice forearm there by Epic, a whip across as Cage is placed in the corner. Oh, a mud knee shot there from Matt Cage. A beautiful combination, but Epic comes back with the exploder.
And Matt Cage now is pretty much out of it at this point. Sugar Dunkerton kind of taunting him as Epic tries to get back up on his feet.
And again, trying to get this crowd back into things. It's worth mentioning Christian Rose is not here tonight. So Matt Cage has Zakk Sawyer. He's got that support in his corner. And later on, we may be seeing a little bit of vice versa with Sawyer challenging for the No Limits title.
Yeah, no doubt that Matt Cage has groomed Zakk Sawyer along the way, along with Christian Rose. But as you mentioned, Rose conspicuous by his absence as Aaron Epic now coming back full throttle.
Running clothesline to the corner, he lifts him up into the fireman's carry. A beautiful Finley roll by Epic. Down for the count, 1, 2, and no.
Cage able to kick out at 2. Aaron Epic looking to the crowd to summon some more support. Draw that power from the crowd. The fans mean a lot to these guys here in our ring.
And you know, when you've been driving 17 hours from the state of Florida to get here for Pro Wrestling Collision, maybe you need that extra bit of support.
Absolutely, everybody wants to be here.
And he calls that the kiss with the fist. And that is an unbelievable move, but Epic kicks out.
very evenly fought contest thus far in our opener here on Pro Wrestling Collision. This is episode 7. Thank you, fans, so much for tuning in here on YouTube.
Yeah, YouTube, a great partner with us, but we also have been able to showcase many of our matches. All of them have featured Matt Cage at youtube.com/BeyondWrestling. They have done a great job of showcasing everything the Pro Wrestling Collision is about. Matt Cage just showed off what a great fisherman's buster he has, and he could be going for another shot with the knee.
Matt Cage is so talented, and he's setting him up here. Oh, Epic moves out of the way, though.
Going for those shotgun knees. That's a backdrop driver, drops Cage right at his head. Northern Lights bomb. Down he goes.
That's got to be it. Hooks the leg. No, Matt Cage.
These two guys have been packing quite the punch here in this match. They're going for pinfalls and they're dropping bombs right away here as Epic lifts Cage up in waistline.
Cage blocks that.
More forearms from Cage off the ropes. Here we go. Epic from behind with a waist lock, ripcord, and a short clothesline. A beautiful move. 1, 2, no.
Cannot keep Matt Cage down. Both these men fighting so hard in this battle here.
Got to give these two so much credit for opening up Collision here in fine fashion. Epic wants that revenge. And there is the money shot. Oh, Cage is so proud. Oh, he's hurt.
Hurt his knee in the process, though.
Well, when you take that padding off and you leave that bare knee, I mean, it does a great job of hurting Epic, but, you know, Cage is just as hurt.
And Epic is out on the floor here at the Boys and Girls Club, and referee Brandon Toll laying the countdown now.
Yeah, Brandon Toll has no choice but to make the count, but, you know, Matt Cage is recovering, but he's got to worry about if Aaron Epic gets back in this ring. He is not going to be happy with taking all of this punishment. And Zakk Sawyer maybe should have brought the Bengay with him to ringside because he's taking care of Matt Cage's knee.
Massage the knee there, was it enough? Epic meets a boot right to the side of the head.
Beautiful move there. Matt Cage, unhappy, just cannot put Epic away. Epic showing that fighting spirit that makes him one of the most oft-requested wrestlers in all of independent wrestling.
Yeah, Matt Cage obviously getting frustrated now. Trying to do something here with Epic.
Cage maybe calling for the end here, positioning him for something, for perhaps a Tiger Driver. A nice reverse, and right into the knee goes the face, and a big forearm.
Cage out once again. Can Epic get him into the middle of the ring and make the pinfall here as Zakk Sawyer on the apron? Sugar Dunkerton stops that. Oh, low blow from Matt Cage.
Into the small package,
and
he holds the tights. Highway robbery.
Turn it on.
Matt Cage coming away with the victory here
Your
in
winner
somewhat
of the
controversial
match,
fashion.
Matt Cage.
But regardless, he again puts one over on KOA. We've been talking about it the whole time.
Matt Cage wants us to talk about it. Folks, he did it. Picked up a victory, albeit tainted. Aaron Epic on the losing end of this one.
Aaron Epic getting a nice hand from the crowd here. A great performance by him, and hopefully in 2 weeks they'll get a fair shake against the champions.
Hi, I'm Malachi Matthews.
And I'm JJ Garrett.
And tonight, we got a big opportunity here at Collision.
It's huge. It's huge. Dude, calm down, bro.
Dude, I know you're worried. Like we got no gas money to get home, but it's a big opportunity here.
Yeah, we do.
We do?
Well, good.
We're good. What do you mean we're good? We had no money. We got no gas money.
Oh, yeah. Dude, where'd you get that, man? Don't worry about it.
Don't worry. Well, I mean, it's good. We got food now.
Yeah.
But who's?
Bro, come on, man.
Whose wallet is that?
Come on. Just tell us. It's okay.
Alex Castle?
The guy that we're wrestling tonight? Like us?
No.
No?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's no problem. It's no problem. At Collision, we're gonna set a new standard and what? Okay, let's.
Okay.
The Boys and Girls Club saved my life. What I mean by that, growing up in the projects of Newark, New Jersey, a lot of negative temptations, drugs, gangs, a lot of bad things. So, you know, mother and father both worked very hard to support the family. So they would say, go in the Boys and Girls Club, play, fulfill your dream. You want to make it in this NBA thing or NFL thing, go in there, play with other kids, but do not leave this building until we come pick you up. And that was my daily routine. But in there, I've learned how to become a people person. I've learned how to become a team player. I've learned how to become a nice guy. I've learned how to become a protector. I've learned how to become a leader. And that's all because of the Boys and Girls Club. Boys and Girls Clubs, great futures start here.
For more information on how you can contribute to the Boys and Girls Club, visit bgc-cdale.org.
Got coffee? If not, head to Crossroads Coffee Company in Carterville. But not only do they have a variety of coffee and tea, you can pick up breakfast, lunch, or dinner anytime. That includes the Kevin Huns Burger, an 8-ounce Angus burger on a toasted ciabatta bun and topped with homemade chili, pepper jack cheese, waffle fries, and jalapenos. $2 of each burger goes to the American Cancer Society. Check out the new wine and beer selection and be sure to join them for open mic night. Crossroads Coffee Company, located off Route 13 in Carterville.
If it rocks, it's TAO Rocks. TAO Rock 92.7.